Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Hopper Dragons here, and I'm going to be trying to finish up my Skylanders Imaginators Nuzlocke today. So let's hop right in. I was not expecting to be this close to the end of the story so quickly. Considering it took me much longer to get through the main story beforehand. But then again, on my first playthrough, I almost got through the game. Like on my first ever playthrough, I almost got through the entire game in one go in like about a couple hours. I got through the entire game so quickly that I'm pretty sure I got a couple styes in my eye from it. And I only have like 61 Skylanders left. I'm pretty sure I only have 61 Skylanders left to use for the main story. You know, for the ones that haven't been knocked out yet for this Nuzlocke. So yeah. I know I haven't used them all my Skylanders, but I'm trying, you know? Like, I'm genuinely trying to use them all. Like, I thought I would be using a lot more by now, considering this is, hard mode? This is the hardest difficulty that I have access to, and all my Skylanders are considerably weaker, considering I mostly used like a select few whenever I played it last time. Like for the last few times that I played the series, like I've only used them a select few times. So yeah.
The lair of chaos.
And I'm just hoping that I can actually beat this Nuzlocke. You know.
Does this seem right to you, Brain?
I'm just hoping I can actually beat this Nuzlocke without losing all my Skylanders.
Things are finally.
And also, this is one of the last two Skylanders.
Stronger here.
Wait, I have an undead swap force character I want to use. Just let me get him real quick. He's actually one of my favorite Skylanders to use. Like, you know, whenever I was younger, of course. Like, sure, he looks stupid today, but I liked him whenever the game first came out, and I found more about the series. Take out this big guy. Well, he's gone. I'm gonna bring out another undead Skylander. One that I really like too.
Slice and dice.
Twin-blade Chop Chop. I know he doesn't have twin blades, but that's because I was upgrading him last time I used him, which led him to getting a shield. So, yeah. I just hope I can actually, you know, beat this level with little, you know, casualties. Besides that one casualty that I just had before I swapped to this character. I know it feels kind of cheating, considering I'm pretty sure with each kill that this character gets, he regens. But part of the rules is that if it's unavoidable healing, then it doesn't count as actual healing. You know, like leveling up or exiting a level or whatever. Or if I was pushed into the health, you know? Or if it's caused from some kind of special ability.
Skylanders, they're stronger here.
Move these statues into position, Skylanders.
At least these smaller guys are easier to take out. At least they aren't, too difficult to deal with. Well, there goes Chop Chop. Now time to bring in a Life Skylander. Wait, actually, I wanted to use this guy next.
Axe to the max.
Bushwhack. Please ignore the name. I know it sounds kind of dirty out of context, but still.
Oh.
There he goes. Well, I'm dying out here. I'm dying. I don't have that many Skylanders left.
Clear the air.
Yeah, I was pretty big into ninjas whenever I got the Skylander. So that explains why I have him. I was pretty big into ninjas. Which explains why I have so many ninja-related Skylanders.
Now get to the next one before time runs out. Done on,
Yeah.
chap. Now let's press on through the gate.
I heard that there's, if I'm remembering correctly, I'm pretty sure there's like a game show segment, like weirdly enough. Like I know it sounds weird, but
Level up.
Hey, a level up.
Power blast.
Undead Skylanders are stronger here.
Okay, looks like we're going to need to activate another statue.
Oh god. Well, the attacks for these enemies are incredibly telling. At least that's something. God, that's a soul gem. I don't want those. I don't want to collect any collectibles. That's just a hindrance to the gameplay. There's a secret area behind here and I never knew.
Air Skylanders are stronger here.
And be warned, whenever that snail trail challenge, as I prefer to call it, whenever the music speeds up, that just shows whenever you're running out of time. Yeah, I'm gonna swap out a him. Because I'm obviously running low on health for him. Okay, I only got a select few Skylanders left that are up the arrow.
Bombs away.
So, okay. Where's that crystal at? Wait, it was up here the entire time. Well, at least that guy was easy to take out.
Once
Thankfully,
again,
not
time
the
is of
dinner.
the essence to get that beam pointing in the right direction.
Thankfully, it's helping me out by giving me a crap ton of time. Thankfully for that.
Righto. Now the gate opened and we
Okay.
are ready to surge ahead.
I know I'm low on HP.
Success is mine. Again.
If I play it off right, I can actually, win this with the level 4 Skylander. think I've done it like before. Oh god, I lost them. Okay, undead. Ooh, I got one, and a relatively strong one too. He's fast and he does a lot of damage. I'm pretty sure. His defenses are pretty low, as you can probably tell by how much damage I'm already taking. Okay, at least I'm actually doing something here. Okay, he's out. Ooh, I have a giant.
I've got my eye on you.
And I think I maxed out his level 2. Oh wait, never mind. I didn't max out his bubble. Come on, level up. Come on. I'm dead. If I don't get a level up here. Yeah, if I knew I would be dead. Okay. Let's bring in... Oh my god, this is my last undead Skylander. Wait, actually, I have one left after this. But I don't know if I should use them, because I don't know if I'll need them later.
Feel the dark.
Oh god. I'm running low on Skylanders. Wow, that came in late. And it was super useful, too.
Senseis are stronger here.
Ooh, senseis. I can finally swap out too. Okay. I'm gonna bring in ambush.
Weedem and reap.
At least I'm actually, you know, trying to manage out my Skylanders. That's something. At least I'm actually doing pretty well for myself. I still have that kind of Skylanders, but I don't know if it'll last me the rest of the game, you know? Like, I hope it will, considering these are the last 2 levels. And mind you, if I lose all my Skylanders at any point in the game, I instantly lose the run. I instantly lose the run and I'm forced to restart if I lose all of my Skylanders at any point in the game. So, if I run out, that's the end of the game.
And now, please welcome
And
your
chaos
host
wins at that point.
divine, the master of disaster, the king of sting, Lord Chaos.
Why, thank you for
Honestly,
the
I've always
introduction,
felt bad
Captain.
for
And thank
Glumchinks in
you,
this game.
Skylander, for
I've
showing
always
up
felt
to
bad
join
for him.
Ultimate Doom.
I don't know why, but I've always had more of a soft spot for him, you know?
I'm sure he's overstating our ultimate doom, but just in...
So let's go over the rules for our little game. They're pretty simple. You lose, I win. Every time you defeat a chaos clone, you earn points. Every time you set off one of my traps, I earn points. Sound fair? It's not. If you can get to my castle, you win. But like I said, you won't win because you're a loser.
There goes ambush. Okay, time to bring in... Ooh. Kingpin. I'm running low on Skylanders, especially for this game. I'm already out of Supercharger Skylanders, and I'm almost out of Giant characters. So, I do have a bunch of Swap Force characters, but that's about it. So, the ones that I have most of. Wait, what? I didn't even beat all the enemies.
That's as close as you'll ever get to the real beast, Sky. And Team Chaos takes the lead. Who saw that coming? Everybody!
Well, at least I'm doing fairly well. Okay, time to bring in Golden Queen.
I reign supreme.
Oh god, I just really need something, you know, to give me more of an advantage.
Don't just stand there, handsome me-clothes! Attack!
Handsome? What is he talking about,
What do we have
handsome?
here? Some Skylander fool actually made it to the bonus round? Well, good luck with this light beam puzzle, idiot! And by that I mean bad luck!
At least I made it to the castle. That's something.
Now will you look at that? Against all odds, you've made it all the way to my castle. What do we have for our big winner, Glumshanks?
I have no idea, sir.
Yes, that's right! These Sky Bozos have absolutely no idea that they've finally been beaten once and for all!
Well, at least I made it to the final boss.
Level complete.
At least I made it to the final level.
Well, looky here, Brain.
This is where I will finally destroy you once
Wait, I'm gonna use my Imaginators. I'm gonna use my Imaginators. Because I think that's most powerful. I may be wrong, though.
Mystery.
I know I said I would change him in the last video, but, you know, might as well just leave him here. At least leave them where they're at. Just ignore them if you don't like the name. Okay. I'm so sad that Kingpin didn't make it to the end of the game with me, or at least to the final boss. I'm kind of sad about that, considering, and I'm so sad that, you know, neither did, most of my first Skylanders too. Like, I'm so sad that, like, Washbuckler, which is that giant squid guy, squid pirate guy that I use, you know, from Swap Force, Kingpin, you know, I'm so upset that a lot of them didn't make it to the end of to the final boss with me. Like, I know that's kind of silly of me to say, you know, they kind of have sentimental value, you know. Like, sure, a lot of them may not end up having real value, but they have sentimental value, you know. Like they have sentimental value to me.
Targeting.
Okay.
I summon the future.
At least I'm actually doing pretty well in this boss.
Promise me victory, Rain. And you know how I feel about people who break promises, don't you?
Okay, I'm doing pretty well with this guy right here. I'm doing pretty well with him.
I summon the future.
Okay, he's gone. Time to bring in, I believe his name is Loop Loop or
Let's
something.
ruffle some feathers.
Loop Loop.
I am beginning to get very frustrated by these lame Skylanders who are helping me imagine.
Okay. See that I'm not doing that well in terms of damage right now with this Skylander.
Going underground.
I'm not doing that well with damage. And that really sucks. Like I really need to do some massive damage. I really need to do something really big in damage. I'm not really doing all that well.
Why did I ever team up with a talking brain in the first place?
Okay, there goes Hulu. I'm really down on Skylanders right now. Time to bring in Crash. At least I still have him left. I can always count on Crash. Well, at least I'm doing some damage.
Artillery strike!
Okay, at least I have a bunch of... At least I did a bunch of damage. Ooh, this is the point where I can actually use Imaginators. So I'm gonna use my remaining Imaginators here.
Master of the machines.
And I'm glad this one made it to the end with me. So he's my first Imaginator.
I am still going to defeat the Skylanders and want to eat those words. Literally!
He's literally my first Imaginator, and I'm glad he made it to the end to get in with me. And he's gonna help me win this Nuzlocke.
Charging. Ooh. Ow.
Your imagination skills are inferior to mine, Portal Master. Inferior!
Okay. I'm mashing the square button right now.
I don't even know what I was thinking listening to a talking brain. I mean, he doesn't even have any thoughts.
Okay. Not listening to a literal ancient brain with all sorts of knowledge. with infinite wisdom and knowledge. And you thought that would have been a bad idea. Come on, don't die on me. No. That really sucks. That really sucks, you know? Because he was my first Imaginator, and now I can't use him anymore. Like, that really sucks, you know? On a personal level.
I like to think of myself as a tolerant guy.
I summon all my power! Ornament!
At least I can actually do some massive damage now. At least I'm actually doing some pretty big damage. Okay, I'm almost defeated him.
Why won't you stupid Sky losers actually lose?
Okay, he's defeated. That's a good thing. Thank you, Skylander. Thank you, Crusher. Oh, man. At least I made it to the end. Oh, man, that was stressful. On a personal level. And now I get to... Now this is the ending of the game.
Not so fast, Squishy. You were the one helping this creep.
Oh, come on, Spyro. The guy released me from a jar I'd been in for literally thousands of years. What was I supposed to do? Not help him?
Yes.
Okay, so maybe helping Chaos wasn't the best idea
So,
in retrospect.
you expected him to, you know, someone that you've been dealing with for thousands of years, you expect him to not help with him, even though you haven't put him out of his misery?
Aren't we forgetting something? What are we gonna do with Chaos?
Oh, don't worry about him. I've just the idea. Presto Braino!
This isn't over, fools! Hear me? You just wait until I figure a way out of this stupid jar!
And he never has to this day. He has never found a way out of that jar to this day.
It does feel good to win, doesn't it? Now, as the smartest, most powerful brain in the known universe, and Skylander Academy's newest professor, it is time to deliver on my end of the bargain. Come closer, and let me tell you a tale.
Oh, God. Well, that's the end of the series. Be sure to like and subscribe. I finally beat the Nuzlocke. So be sure to like and subscribe. I know this has taken me a while. But be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.